Hey guys, today we are going to be drawing a duck with a lollipop. So we're going to go ahead and get our pencil and start with its eyes. Alright, for this we're going to go ahead and draw some circles. Alright, we're working on the second one. Try to make them as round as you can, but remember, it's okay if they're not perfect. And we're working on its beak now. Let's go ahead and do that. And now the bottom of the beak as well. There we go. So now we're going to go ahead and start working on the lollipop. And for this, we're going to try to make a circle as well. There we go. We're going to put a little pattern in between. You know, in lollipops, usually that would be like a different flavor or just something to make it look a bit better. And we're going to work on its arm. There we go. And we're going to work on the stick of the lollipop. There we go. So now we're going to go ahead and start working on the body. For this, we're going to go to the head and then try to connect it as you're coming down to the lollipop. And now we're going to try to connect from the bottom to the top. There we go. We're going to start on the right side. We're going to try to connect this line to the arm. There we go. And then here at the bottom, we're going to go ahead and work on its feet. There we go. And it has its little feet right there. And connect. Okay, good. And now we're going to work on the second one. Remember, make it as similar as much as you can to the first one. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and connect that to the foot. Good. And then we're going to try to connect both of those lines. There we go. And then now we're going to make a tail. And there we go. So now we are going to go ahead and make its second arm, it's technically a wing. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and get our marker and we're going to outline everything with the marker. And that's the second eye. Again, this is much easier because now we have guiding lines. Now we're working on the beak. Remember guys, if you have to pause the video, that's okay. And now we're working on the lollipop. There we go. And then the inner pattern that we made. There we go. And we're moving on to the head this time. And easy enough. Gonna go ahead and continue on the body and try to connect it to the foot. Now we're gonna go ahead and work on the right foot. Alright, there we go. And then we're gonna move to the next one. There we go. Let's go ahead and connect that line at the bottom. And then we're going to go ahead and connect that to the top of the foot. Alright, let's go ahead and outline the wing. Good. And moving on to the tail. Almost done. There we go. And let's go ahead and finish off with the left wing. There we go. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and now color the eyes in. There we go. Now we're going on to the next eye. Alright, easy enough. And it's time to color the duck. And it's time to now color the duck. For the feet, I did choose the orange marker. Thought it would be the one that fits the best. There we go. We're almost done with the feet. And that's going to be the same color that we choose for the beak as well. There we go. All right. There we go. Easy enough. And I'm also going to go ahead and color the lollipop. For this one, I chose the color red. My favorite lollipop is actually strawberry flavored lollipops. I don't know what you guys' favorite is, but that is mine. And so that is why I chose the red. And for the middle, I'm going to go ahead and pick the orange because I feel like it would be a good color to pick for it to be in between. And for the body, it's going to be a yellow duck. There we go. And we're starting off at the top. There we go. Go ahead and keep coloring it in until it is completely filled. There we go. And remember, for this, you can pick to start at any spot. For me, I just chose the top. I usually like working from top to bottom, but this is completely up to you. You can start anywhere. There we go. And all right. Now we're working on its wing. I like ducks. I don't know about you guys. I like how they waddle when they walk. There we go. And all right, we're almost done with its head. There we go. Now we're gonna go to its wing. All right. How's you guys' duck coming along? Remember guys, like I said, if you need to, you can always pause. There we go. I like how this duck is coming along. I like the colors and how they're working together also. There we go. And we're about more than halfway done with the duck. We're actually almost done now. Very good. And yeah, I really like how this duck came out. Are you guys gonna be drawing this duck? And do you guys like ducks? Like I said, I like ducks. I like how they walk and how they waddle. But there we go. And putting the final touches, and we're done. What do you guys think of this duck? And make sure to have a great day, okay guys?